I would say for us it's different per client. Yeah. So some the performance and volume is amazing on Amazon, and then others we get a lot of traffic, but the performance actually isn't quite as strong in terms of conversion rates or the efficiency of it, which is funny because like the clicks are still super inexpensive compared to like Google. But for whatever reason, you're right. Like some industries, when we recently tracked like different things like novelty items versus in the auto industry versus just straight apparel. They kind of fluctuated a little bit. So I would say for us, it seems like it's from industry to industry or client to client. Is that?
Yeah, we don't do too much on sponsor search ad. Is that if you're asking about because on Amazon, if anyone buy our product, we pay commission, but you can make it more by doing something like sponsor search ads, where you advertise on Amazon and people click on that ad, goes to your Amazon listing, and people purchase that thing. So it is actually, I would say it's quite profitable, but if you think about that, once people buy the product, you still have to pay the commission. So the CPC plus commission have to be good.
Exactly.
So you have to factor that in and compare that to Google. And when you compare that to Google, even if it's apple to apple, on Google you get the email, you get the customer, you get to add them to your list, you get to remarket to them. On Amazon, they don't come to your website, so you can't even do GPA, things like that.
And depending on the product too, so like you guys might run into this too, maybe because there is such a large volume there, you're comfortable with taking a little bit of a loss or breaking even or something like that too. Because now there's a lifetime value associated with it. Like just get them in the door and then we'll send them out with boots. And then also on certain times a year, like around Black Friday or something, or Memorial Day, even like where there's built-in shopping intent, you might want to think about, though those could be times you're profitable if you only spend a certain amount of money and you go for an efficiency play, it might just be a good opportunity to get them in the door. So it's a pretty good question. I think more clients should really consider commission plus the price of the advertising. But also, do we just want to piggyback off that volume and take a little bit of a loss here now, thinking about long-term value later as well? Yeah. Even if you don't have the email at that time, because maybe they come back to your website at some point as well.
Yes, because you can retarget to them. And if I want to talk about why we shouldn't look at ROAS and we should look at CPA and LTV instead, that would take this meeting for another 3 hours. I just went to a 1 hour meeting with our senior team why ROAS shouldn't be a KPI. But yes, if on Amazon you have to look at ROAS, right? Because you don't get the customer. It's a return on ad spend, a return on investment. On our website, ROAS is one of the KPI. It's not the KPI because we get that customer. Even if you lose money, like you mentioned, we lose money. If we don't, but in other places, we could lose money on the first order. It doesn't mean if this person never ever would want to come back to our website in their life and never going to buy one more product from us. Yes, we have to look at ROAS, but that's usually not the case. You have to figure out how many times this person is going to come back to us in 12 months, in 18 months, in 24 months, and how much value we can get from this customer. Once you get this value, once you figure out this value, then you say, okay, how much I can spend for this customer, and when do I get my money back?
Do you guys include anything additional in the packaging if it comes from Amazon versus if it comes through someone else? Like maybe incentive-based or something along those lines?
Amazon hates that.
They don't like it when you do handwritten.
No, but our box have our website on it. It's on the box. You can't help it. It's on the label. Our product have to come with tags, right? The tags have the website.
Yeah.
That's normal.
Okay.
But they hate it if you put in, say, something like, hey, 10% off, come to our website. No.
So is that why Google Shopping Actions might be more attractive than Amazon?
Yes.
Because you get to keep the customer?
Yes, but Google Shopping Action, the problem with it is still a little small. But it's Google, right?
Yeah.
But it's Google, so maybe one day they might make it work as the same way as they make Hangout work.
Yeah.
Or Google Plus.
Google Plus.
If If you have a question you want answered, or if you have a topic you want covered, be sure to ask us in the comments below.